All right, excellent. Hello, everybody. So this week we're doing a pre-recorded video because I'm away on vacation. So a year ago I got married, very exciting. And this year we're going away to celebrate our anniversary. And so in an effort to both maintain a commitment to posting information about the blog as well as holding the banner on my vacation, we're doing a pre-recorded video. So definitely post any comments that you want below, DM me, send me a direct message with any other questions or comments. There is an event I'm going to talk about at the end of it. It's going to be coming up at the end of June, so that's definitely something you can message me about. And yes, and if you got intrigued about what are those boundaries she's talking about, one, you probably already know, basically holding a line, holding space, keeping personal and professional separate so that everything gets the time and energy it deserves. And we'll talk about it in a future blog post, video blog, for sure. So this week, we talked about ripping off the Band-Aid. And so I talked about how when I first started blogging, I was ripping that Band-Aid off. Admittedly for about the third time, and because it was the third time, it was a little more uncomfortable, and still necessary. So, and the blog talks about how Bandaids, the longer you leave them on, they get that goopy, sticky gunk that you have to then scrub off, and makes it really uncomfortable. So really, the sooner you can rip it off and get that wound out in the open, Band-Aid helps heal, let it heal, keep it from dirt and grime, then you gotta rip that thing off and just let it out and be open and present. So the piece that I wanted to highlight a little bit more, and we're going to, because this is pre-recorded, and I have a little more experience recording via Zoom, we're gonna open up Word, and I'm gonna attempt to, actually, you know what, Paint's probably better. Okay, I want to talk about, it's called the change state indicator. And what we want to share with you is how the change state indicator and ripping off a Band-Aid and also having help works out. So let me get my screen shared with you. We're going to show that one. Perfect. Okay, so now you can see Paint. So change state indicator. Let's get our pencil going. We'll get it nice and thick so it shows up. All right, so the change state indicator is something that we use in coaching. Remember, as per the blogs, anytime you hear coaching or read it, also think mentor or manager, anyone who's guiding that process as someone changes and evolves and grows. And so this is kind of the path that it takes. So here, person starts out, and honestly, this is pretty much what my drawing looks like, even when I can draw normally. So person starts off here, and this is where life is good. We're kind of going around, and then we get to the edge of the cliff. And from here, person ends up going, oh, I can see this new goal. Oh no, I drew it too high. I can see my new goal. I can see where I want to go. Just let me clear this a little bit. Sorry about this. This is what happens when you do things on the fly. Come on, Paint. Okay. And so person can see what's coming, this new reality they want for themselves, a new awesome. And so what they want to do, there's this big gap. There's this big gap here, this chasm that they have to go through. There's no bridge yet. And so what usually happens is people get this great idea. How many of you have been there? Really, I know bajillion times for me. Blogging times 1 and 2 for sure. And you are here, and then you leap, and then end up down in the bottom somewhere here where you're like you're more forward from where you were, and at the same time you're bottom and you're going, what in the world am I doing? And because, again, you don't actually know how. This is where the skill development comes in. So you try and go back up towards you were, but it's really steep. Again, there's no ladders or anything. And this is where coaching, mentors, managers come in. So we've ripped off the Band-Aid, we've taken this leap, and crap, ended up at the bottom. Because we don't have any of the skills or tools or knowledge to get us to this new awesome place where we want to go. So this is our new awesome place. Up here. And so we rip off the Band-Aid, we crash. We try and go back to where we knew we were, where we knew we were safe, but we can't get up there. And so what we need is this mentor, manager, coach that's already up here on this place where we want to go too, because we know we can do. We know we've got that awesome inside of us. And so we want to be up here. And then this is where, oh goodness, this one's going to be perhaps a moderate disaster. Let's use green for go. So if purple now is our mentor manager, they're the ones that can, come on, put down this ladder and get us so we can climb all the way up, given the rungs. Yeah, so the ladder, and then that's how the mentor can help you climb out. They send this ladder down for you. The other way, now that my drawing is a complete disaster, let's move over here. We'll do a little one over here on the side. Well, why not? Because this is our green means go. So if we start off here, if we call up to our mentor person up here and go, hey, I want to come up too, then this is where we can actually have a bridge built all the way up with stairs. Oh goodness. Okay, there. And you can walk yourself up the stairs following the lessons of the mentor, manager, coach. And so I share this with you today because at these places, at A, where we're here, this is us ripping that Band-Aid off. And if you can employ a mentor, ideally from stage 1, where they can just create this whole staircase, bypass the whole gap nice and safe. Or if you're down here going, oh crap, I jumped and I did it, you need a ladder. Mentor, manager, coach can be up there. And so I invite you now, if you are in any of these positions, if you're about to rip off the Band-Aid and you want to build a ladder, if you're at the bottom and you're like, God, someone please send me a ladder, or if you're at the top and you want to be able to create that ladder, that staircase for somebody else, if you're at any of these 3 positions, I really encourage you to send me a message so we can chat, because I've got some really cool things that I'm doing coming up, as well as people in my community that are running courses and workshops that are all about helping you at whatever stage of this journey you are. So I'm going to end my stop share. And so, yeah, so thank you for listening. I hope this illuminated some of the Band-Aid, what some of the Band-Aid, metaphors are referring to. And like I said, I really encourage you at whatever stage you are, whether you're about to rip off the Band-Aid, you've ripped off the Band-Aid, or you want to be that coach, mentor, guide for somebody else, send me a message. Let's chat. Let's see if one of my workshops coming up is good for you. It's going to be a fit for you. It's all about goal setting. We're just going to meet and talk about how we can work with our minds to set those goals, so how we can, get ourselves all psyched up to do the Band-Aid rip and move up, and I'll help build that staircase for you to get you to where you want to go. Or if that's, like I said, if you want to be that person that reaches back, still send me a message, because I'll be running a training in the fall. We're way way far away from it now, and there's a lot of people that I'm connected to that are running different things, and I'd love to just get you connected, get you onto that next step, get you that ladder, that staircase to wherever you want to go. Excellent. Well, I hope everyone has a wonderful Wednesday. I'm sure I'm having a magical time on my way to vacation in the south. It's supposed to be like 35 degrees or something the whole time, so a nice change from the rainy weather that we were having when I recorded this. Good, excellent. Well, have a great rest of your day. Check out the blog if you haven't read it yet. Join the Facebook groups, send me a direct message so that we can chat more. Always looking forward to helping connect people to their dreams. All right, have a great day, everyone.